Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another Talk to You Thursday on a Friday. Yeah, this was supposed to be made and put up yesterday, and I am a lazy sack of crap that didn't do that. So yeah. But anyway, Talk to You Thursday. It's a very simple premise. If you are unfamiliar with it, it is where I sit down on a Thursday and talk to you. What I usually like to do when I start a Talk to You Thursday is I will go through any questions from the previous Talk to You Thursday. There weren't. I don't think there were any questions last week. I'm gonna check that real quick just to be sure. But I'm fairly sure that there were no questions posed on last week's Talk to You Thursday. Yeah, no, there were no questions posed. So I'll be skipping a part where I talk about any questions you may have asked. But if you do have any questions, whether they're personal about me or something profound about the universe, it doesn't matter. Just go ahead and ask, and to the best of my ability, I will answer. So what am I going to talk about this week? That is a good question. That's a good question every week. I never have any idea what I'm going to talk about. So I guess I'll just pick up on something that I spoke about last week. So my tire was bolted and was flat, meaning I ran over a bolt and the tire was flat. So I got new tires, which is great. Someone was very nice and helped me out with the money. But it was Wednesday that I went to get the new tires. Go to head on out to the place. I called them up on Monday, I think it was, saying, hey, I need 2 tires because one of them had dry rotted and the other one, of course, had the bolt in it. And they're like, cool, this is going to be this much money. We can get you in at like 1 o'clock today. I'm like, I can't get out there until Wednesday. And that's fine. So 1 o'clock on Wednesday, I show up. Now, showing up there is particularly difficult because the car, of course, has a flat tire. Fortunately, I have a donut that I can put on it. Unfortunately, however, the trunk of my car, unbeknownst to me, had filled with water. So, apparently my trunk leaks, and that water had been pooling in the little, under the platform divot where the donut goes, and the water had corroded the donut to the point where I just could not use it. It was all rust colored, and you could see the fibers underneath the rubber, and if I had tried to use that, I would not have made it. Fortunately, the tire with the bolt in it was apparently a slow leak. So called up AAA, and they filled up the tire for me, which is great, because otherwise they'd have to tow it there. But they filled it up for me, and I drove there listening to that bolt the entire way, which was nerve-wracking. But got there, waited around for a while, they got the tires changed out, and we're all good. So I can drive again, which is great. Still looking for a job, by the way. That is going great. It's going tediously slow, but hey, I'll find something, right? I'm also still trying to get into university, which is also going tediously slow because I have not attended high school in a very long time, and without any college in between, getting all of the documents that they needed was a process because it was all archived. But I got everything in, and now I have to wait 1 to 2 business weeks to see if I was accepted or not. And then there's an enrollment fee that I have to pay that I don't know if I can afford. The whole idea of university is starting to seem like a bad one. Like going to university, that's not a bad idea in general. You should if you can. However, the price tag on it, it's a little discouraging. A little disheartening. I don't know. I would very much like to go, but I'm starting to worry that if I do, the sort of debt I would be in for the foreseeable future. And I don't like debt. I've done everything I can to avoid debt, and I've done pretty good. but I don't know. Is it a good idea? Should I find a way? I know there's financial aid stuff. I've been looking at it, and that in itself is intimidating. I'm trying to get financial aid. It's going well. That's a lie. Oh, the state denied my unemployment, by the way, which is cool. They didn't tell me why. I guess I don't get to know. Which is fine. I don't need their handouts anyway. Or rather, I'm too prideful to want their handouts. Which is a quality character trait. What else can I talk about? I can't think of anything else. Oh, no, I can think of something else. So I'm working on something to fill the Friday empty slot for videos. I know last week I talked about doing a sort of SCP homebrew thing for D&D, but I have reconsidered and found something that I think that I personally would enjoy doing more, and I think you might find more useful. I'm going to be doing a sort of review of pantheons that are in Dungeons and Dragons. You know, a sort of lore dump, if you would. Kind of focusing on gods that are not really used all that much, that aren't talked about too much, because maybe most folk just don't realize they're actually in the game. And I'm going to be starting with gods that are present in both in-game world and, real world. Real world lore in D&D. So, yeah, that'll be fun. You can look for that later today. Might be tomorrow, because I find that when I miss an upload, everything gets uploaded the following day. Because I missed Wednesday's upload because I had to go get the tire changed. Yeah, it was great. Which, I'm curious, what did you guys think of the story that went up Thursday but was supposed to go up Wednesday? Story about Clark Kent. That guy is... oof. My players still talk about Clark Kent. It's great. Generally in a negative way, but... Anyway, I really can't think of anything else to talk about, so I'm going to go ahead and go. If you have any questions for me, personal or profound, go ahead and ask them, and I will answer them next week on the next installment of Talk to You Thursday. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.